it's still not over. I told y'all I was gonna give y'all the ones I missed at the beginning of the month, and then I missed like two more at the end. So I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just tune in right here. So the first person I got today is gonna be our friend and our guy, Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? The 44th president, and he did that thing twice. You know what I'm saying? The first black person to be a president. It's amazing. If you don't know, now you know. I hope y'all knew that one, but I had to get my boy up there. And my guy won the Nobel Peace Prize in '09. And if you didn't know, he was a part of the Illinois Senate from '05 to '08. Yeah, fact check me. I might be off a year, but I'm 99% sure that it's '05 to '08. All right, so next on this list, we got Patricia Bath. And I have something for you here. It says here she was the eye doctor. Now, she was a brilliant ophthalmologist. Yeah, I got it that time. Ophthalmologist, inventor, humanitarian, and early pioneer of laser cataract surgery. And she was a graduate of Hunter College and Howard University of Medicine. Dr. Bath became the first African American resident in ophthalmology. Gotta slow down. You gotta slow down when you say that one. Ophthalmology at New York University. She was also the first African American woman to work as a surgeon at the Jules Steen Eye Institute at UCLA Medical Center in 1981. Dr. Bath also developed the laser phaco probe, which uses laser to remove cataracts, making the procedure less painful. Dr. Bath, who co-founded the nonprofit American Institute for Prevention of Blindness in Washington, D.C., says her personal best moment came on a humanitarian mission when she restored the vision of a woman who couldn't see for 3 decades. All right, so next on this is we have Frederick Jones, and he was so-called. All right, next on this we have Frederick Jones, and he was labeled as the cooling expert. Now it says here Frederick McKinley Jones was awarded 61 patents during his lifetime, including 40 for the refrigeration equipment. In the late 1930s, the Cincinnati natives' invention of refrigerated air cooling units for trucks, railroad cars, ships, and planes revolutionized the distribution of food and other perishables by making fresh produce available anywhere in the country, regardless of the season. It also changed American eating habits. Jones' cooling units also played an important role in preserving blood, medicine, and food at Army hospitals and on battleships during World War II. In 1991, Jones was posthumously awarded the National Medal of Technology, the first African American to ever receive the award. So next on this list here, we have Maria Van Britten Brown, and she was the security pro. So it says here Brown was born in Queens, New York, and worked there as a full-time nurse. Her husband Albert was an electronics technician, and it says they both kept irregular work hours, and the timing of their schedules meant Brown had to be home alone. So when crime rates began to affect her community, Brown grew fearful of answering the door, and with the help of her husband, she devised the first home security system. It was equipped with 4 peepholes, a sliding camera, television monitors, two-way microphones, and a panic button to notify the police of any emergency. Boy, that thing was stacked, boy. Sheesh. In 1966, Brown filed to patent her invention, and she received approval in 1969. Hey, now hers was stacked. What they say? 4 peepholes, a sliding camera, television monitors, two-way microphones, and a panic button. You weren't getting in her spot. You was not getting in there. Okay, so next on this list we have Gerald A. Lawson, and it says he was the ultimate gamer. Now it says here Jerry Lawson made it possible for people to play video games from the comfort of their home in the early 1970s. Lawson moved to the Bay Area's Silicon Valley where he was one of the only black engineers in the tech industry. In 1976, he joined the computer firm Fairchild Semiconductor, and he became a director of engineering and marketing for the company's video game division. Now it also says under Lawson's direction, the Fairchild Channel F, a console that allowed people to play a variety of games at home, was developed, allowing for the creation of popular systems today, including the Atari 2600, Nintendo, Xbox. Ain't no other way to go if you got an Xbox. Good job. And PlayStation. Dang, the Fairchild Channel F. What is that? I ain't never heard of that. But now I'm gonna look it up because I'm interested. It came out for the Atari. Hey, appreciate you, boy, because I'm for sure gonna hop on some Madden later when I get home, man. Hey, gotta get on some Madden. Um, Alright, so next on this list we got Katherine Johnson, and she was a mathematician and physicist. Now it says here Johnson, 98, was a physicist and mathematician who helped launch the first use of digital electronic computers at NASA, the independent federal government agency that handles aerospace, research, aeronautics, and the civilian space program. Her wisdom with numbers and accuracy was so highly regarded that her sign off was paramount for NASA to modernize itself with the digital computers. Now it says also, be clear, Johnson wasn't alone. Many black women were hired by NASA in the early 1950s to work in the guidance and navigation department. Johnson came on board in 1953, a year before the civil rights movement kicked into high gear, and she initially worked in a pool of black women who were all performing math calculations. But it was Johnson who was plucked out of the pool to work with an all-male flight research team. It was Johnson who helped calculate the orbit for the 1969 Apollo 11 flight to the moon, and it was Johnson who co-authored 26 scientific papers, which NASA still links to via its archives. So next on this list, we got Samuel Scottron. Now it says here he created the dual adjustable mirror for a barbershop. Samuel Scottron, the inventor of a dual adjustable mirror on a pole commonly seen in traditional barbershops, named his invention the Scottron mirror. The mirror is positioned so clients can observe the haircut from every angle. If you know, you know. Scottron patented his practical invention in 1868 following his success in the barbershop industry. Scottron created several commonplace household items, including curtain rods, adjustable window cornices, a pole tip, and a supporting bracket. He spent approximately 15 years traveling between the United States and Canada to sell these products. In addition to his successful career in inventing, Scottron was also a co-founder of the Cuban Anti-Slavery Society. Class is officially over. The best and unfortunately the shortest month of the year is also over. But that does not mean, you know what I'm saying, you can look up more people on your own, and ain't nothing wrong with getting all this knowledge, all this good info anytime throughout the year. To be honest, we need to have half of the year. It just need to give us a year if we being real. Just give a Black History year. Why not? I think we deserve it. I'm just being honest, you know. Um, with that being said, though, man, I appreciate y'all watching these little clips, man, and just learning something new. Hey, man, if you ain't learning, you ain't growing. So my grandmother always told me.